Welcome to SA Footballer TV. Welcome, Tommy.
Welcome, Tommy.
It's your division, mate. It's Division 4. I will be relying on you heavily for your expertise, your opinion, your analysis, your stuff.
That's what I'm here for.
All right. Jeps Cross and Edwardstown. Were you surprised to see Jeps Cross get the chocolates there by down 4 goals?
Not really. That's surprised. I think both those teams are pretty decent, but Jeps at home, I thought, were going to win that, and they did.
Yeah, and well done to Jeps, who are going to play finals now, you'd suggest. They are going to play finals. Really happy for them after a tough couple of years. And here at the Portland Hotel, they're fired up with Jeps Cross too. Thanks to all our great sponsors behind us. And I've noticed you've won a couple of prizes this year, big bags of goals.
Yeah.
Did you receive them yet?
I have received one of those awards.
What was that award?
It was an Italian restaurant, but I didn't receive my craziness.
Well, there you go. Yes. Alright, so Jeps Cross 12-13, Edwardstown 8-15-63 for Jeps Cross. Tanner, his best game of the year, kicking 7 and a best on ground display. The only other multiple goal kicker was daunting to say.
Yeah.
For Edwardstown, mate.
You don't want to have a crack at that last name there for Jeps? Last goal kicker?
Mick Stitchen. D. Mick Stitchen.
Is that really how you say it? That's not bad.
Yeah, someone told me how to say it once.
Edwardstown, we've got Elliot with 2, Parsons, Sarah, and a couple others there with singles. Toll Tissieri? Yeah.
He's probably artsy-fartsy type because he could say it anyway.
Cavallo, Horgan and Blythe, yeah. But bad luck Edwardstown, I think that means they can't make the finals now, so another tough year. Well,
the ladder's probably standing right here between us, between these two teams. I'm not sure, maybe it comes up only when we're previewing, but Edwardstown would need to win 2 games in the final round, which seems a tough ask.
Yeah, I think that was to make the last spot, so good win by Jeps.
Yes. Well, we'll go to our game of the round now, and it was an absolute thriller. It was at Eastern Park, and Morphy Park have showed they are the real deal. They've gone to Dwight Reserve, arguably one of the toughest places to play football, and they've got up 9-9-63 with some good kicking. Eastern Park 8-14-62. Tom, the story for this one here lies for me in the fact Eastern Park 11 points at half time, and then 2-14 at three-quarter time. They kicked themselves out of it.
I heard they'd kicked 14 points before they kicked the goal, so kicked themselves out of the game and would have won that, easily at home if they kicked straight. So
isn't that a unique phenomenon that they kick 14 points in a row and then 8 goals in a row?
And 8 straight, it's crazy.
Yeah,
too little, too late, unfortunately.
Pressure's a funny thing, and as a fellow power forward, it is interesting when you kick that first one through the big sticks. It just changes your whole demeanour, your whole attitude.
You miss a couple too, and it is infectious with the rest of the team. So always good to put some goals on the board early.
Interesting stat for you that none of you are going to care about, but I've kicked 10 goals too this year. The 2 points have been the 2 I've hit the post twice.
You're right.
Yeah.
No one cares about that.
I'm not a long way from the goals though, I'm having my shots. Alright. Okay, for Morphy Park, please.
Morphy Parks, we had Barry with 2, Murphy with 2, Ellis with 2, a couple of singles there as well. And in the best players, we had McConnell, Barry, Roberts, Raganovich, and Baldwin.
McConnell, do you know much about him? Best on ground?
No, unfortunately, they're pretty new to the amateur league. So
is there someone from Morphy Park that jumps out of you having played him a couple of times so far?
They had a couple of big fellas up forward. I can't remember exactly what their names are, but there was a bloke that plays for them. He was about 6'8".
So Doak, maybe?
Possibly.
Okay, for Eastern Park, Mansell kicked 3, McCallum was down in multiple with 2, Garner, Diedrichson and Nat were their better players.
Those two sides will meet again in a couple of weeks' time anyway.
Yeah, you would think so. Well, they currently sit 2nd and 3rd, so they will meet absolutely.
Definitely. At Morphy Park.
At Morphy Park, yeah. So it's interesting, isn't it, the ladder? It's a little bit, well, you know what's going to happen. Very little can change in this ladder, and you know you've got the week off.
Yeah.
Speaking of your boys, mate, take us through the game. You went to Smithfield, and in the end it was 20 goals, 16-1-36. Smithfield 14-5-89. Tell us how it unfolded, mate.
They were really good up until half time. Actually, probably a lot better than we'd expected from.
Well, it was only 5 points of difference.
5 points difference. They kicked 9 goals straight at half time, which was just crazy. They was banging from everywhere. So for a team that had nothing really to play for, they were really, really good for half of it, and we just managed to get on top in the last half. So.
In the end, it was the Premiership quarter that did it, really, wasn't it? Where you kicked 6 goals to 1.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, no disrespect to Smithfield, they were really good and had a crack for the whole game, so I'm surprised they haven't won more games than that, but we're just a little bit too good in the last couple of quarters.
I'll take the Smithfield side, mate, and you can talk about your mates as much as you want. For Smithfield, a whole host of players kicked 2 goals. It was McGrath, Cook, Shugman and Bain. While Big Ian Bellman in ruck was best on ground.
He would have had 112 hit-outs for the day.
112, it's not bad.
Stop counting.
While Varco, I believe that would be a relation to Travis.
Spitting image of him, so I think it's his brother.
Yeah, I know Trav was a Smithfield junior, so and Cook was also the best players. For your boys, mate?
Myself got a couple of goals. Reedy kicked 4.
Kicked 6, mate. Give the people what they want.
Mark Rowe kicked 2. Koch kicked 2, and we had 5 or 6 other singles there.
How do you say his name?
Cochrane.
I've been saying Cochrane all year.
Yeah, Cochrane, that's fine. I don't think he'll care, to be honest. Aaron Hinsley, Mark Rowe, Matty Reid, and Chris Lipson are the best players for Havens. So.
How's Chrissy's form been this year? Playing down back, is he?
No, he's playing centre forward this year, so it took him a little while to get used to playing up there, but he's doing well now. Doing the best a couple of times in a row.
Yep. Right, next one, mate. Salisbury and Hectorville. Hectorville had a tough year, but again, round 17, heading out to Salisbury, it's always going to be tough, but they had a crack. In the end, not quite good enough in a very low-scoring game with not many shots at goals were had. It was Salisbury 9-3-57, Hectorville 5-4-34.
Yeah, it's Salisbury come good a little bit, just a little bit too late, unfortunately, to make the finals. So Hectorville will be disappointed, but yeah, bit of a gap between 5 and 4, I think.
Yep. Padge and Wormel both kicked 2 for Salisbury. Whilst McPherson, not Justin, but his brother Scott McPherson. This is Scotty McPherson. Had a bad injury last year. Scott McPherson. He's played 10 games this year, so he's obviously back better than ever, and he's best on ground, so well done. Biddle and Rowe were in the better players for the Hounds.
For the Hounds, we got Goodman Glasson, 2 dads. Leek Mazzone Stevenson with goals each, and Leek Mazzone Fincher in the best for the Hounds.
Yeah, well done to Zachy Stevenson, the monster there, kicking a goal in the best players. Always good to see. And our last game of the round. Sorry, I like it.
That's all right. No, that's fine.
Good footballer. Former Nord junior. Colonel Light Gardens and Kilburn. Interesting this one, isn't it? Colonel Light Gardens, innate knocking off Kilburn. Kilburn are always going to be dangerous come finals time. They've done some damage in the last 6 or 7 years in finals and turned some heads, but it was Colonel Light Gardens on this occasion at home, 15-12-102. And an accurate Kilburn, maybe telling the tale, 11-18-84.
Yeah, that definitely surprised me. We played Colonel Light the week before, who seemed to be a team, that kind of knew that their season was fizzling out a little bit, so that does surprise me that they beat Kilburn.
Not the most attractive jumper in the world.
The ugliest, yeah.
For Colonel Light Gardens, despite the unattractive jumper, they did kick some goals. It was Fleming with 4, Hooper, Marshall and Bennett were the only other multiples. Didn't supply best players, Colonel Light Gardens. I'm going to give Fleming best.
Played well. Yeah. Kilburn, we had Jace Martin with 2, Ben Desi with 2, McCullum with 2, Brad Robertson with 2 and a couple of singles there. We had O'Loughlin, McCullum, Martin and Colson for the Chicks.
No worries, so you would have had a look at all the teams' positions on the ladder, hopefully with the graphics flashing up. As we said, there's not a lot that can happen this week except perhaps 4th and 5th. Doing a little dance and swapping around.
Yeah.
Salisbury would need to win by 300 points to get in the 5, so that's not going to happen. Well, maybe not 300, but...
I think Kilburn are playing a good team this week, so I don't think they'll slip out. They cost themselves a 4th spot in home.
Kilburn actually playing Smithfield, but much of a muchness. Smithfield and Hectorville both will be relegated. We've known that for a month nearly. Well, mathematically, probably not for a month, but they're 4 games shy of 8th. Kilburn and Smithfield at Blair Athol, a tune-up for the Chicks, you'd think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, but they shouldn't take Smithfield too lightly.
Smithfield got nothing to lose. They're going to have probably, well, you suggest the best part of 5 months off after this game. So
right, yeah, might as well have a crack.
Kitchen sinker coming. Hectorville and Jeps Cross. Jeps Cross simply must win this to ensure they have a home final.
Yeah, Jeps will win that.
Yep. Edwardstown and Colonel Light Gardens.
Playing for absolutely
Pride.
Edwardstown.
I would think the Towns will win too. Morphy Park will probably snuff out Salisbury need to have a huge win. They're not going to have a huge win at the pasty that is Kellett Reserve.
Yeah, Morphy's too strong there.
Morphys then will book themselves a home final, and in what is absolutely a game of the round, it's an interesting one because in this game, 1v2, it's North Haven taking 1v3, pardon me. North Haven taking on Eastern Park. Eastern Park can't go anywhere but finish 3rd. You can't go anywhere but finish 1st. Do you just send the reserves out there?
Oh, not really. There's a good chance we'll play them again in the finals. So it'd be good to have a good win over them at home. If we play them again, it'll be at home. So we'll go out there and try and win that as much as we can.
I'd never like to flirt with form, but I would suggest at home you'd be too strong. I think obviously they'll be looking for a good hit out as well, but I wouldn't be surprised come 3rd quarter. if both teams start taking some of your better players off them, maybe
Yeah, it could happen. Fingers crossed, but they're a good side, so we'll have to play well with them.
Yeah, and weather looking a little bit better this weekend, so hopefully you can replicate a little bit more what you might find in September. So well done, Tom. You've had a good season. You're going to finish top, and it takes a hell of a team to do that.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for joining us for Division 4. Well done. See you next week.
Thanks, mate.